Hi everyone, my name is Megan Brown and I'm an educator at the Bruce Museum. I'm excited today to bring to you our digital program, Digital Bruce Beginnings, a program for children 3 to 5 years old and their caregivers. Today's program theme is all about the Amazon and an animal we can find there that calls the Amazon rainforest home. We'll spend some time exploring the Amazon and toucans through our exhibition, reading a book about toucans, and then talking about some imaginative play and hands-on activities you can do with an adult at home to stretch your mind and your imagination. I hope you enjoyed today's program. Let's get started. Before we get started, I'm going to give you a quick view of our exhibition, The Amazon Rainforest: Beauty, Destruction, Hope. I encourage you and your adult to pause throughout the video to get better views of the pieces in the exhibition. In the Amazon rainforest, beauty, destruction, hope, the interplay between live animals, scientific specimens, and the works of renowned photographers tell the story of a sprawling ecosystem on the verge of collapse, and the efforts being made to save it. In the first stage of this journey, viewers will marvel at the beauty of the Amazon, then learn about the secrets hidden by the verdant facade that is an urgent one, which is deforestation and ecological degradation, which is on the rise in the Amazon, and how the rainforest is in desperate need of help. Then, finally, you end with hope, which is found in the final stretch of the exhibition, where viewers will learn how the communities living in the Amazon have teamed up with scientists, artists, and politicians around the world to find new ways for both rainforests and humanity to prosper. In our last Digital Bruce Beginnings about the Amazon, I introduced you all to the Amazon rainforest. But now I want you guys to learn a little bit more about the Amazon by meeting some of the animals that call the rainforest home. Today we'll be learning about toucans. So what is a toucan? The toucan is a colorful bird which is best known for its appearance as a cereal mascot. In reality, this large-billed creature has a much richer history than that. A toucan's true home is in a rainforest's canopy. For example, living in the Amazon rainforest, some toucan species have access to shelter and food they need, no matter what. Toucans reside in the jungles of South and Central America and live together in small-sized flocks made up of about 5 or 6 other birds. But they can be as large as 22 birds. They sleep in holes in trees and make themselves smaller by rolling up into little balls with their beaks tucked and flipped under. Toucans don't make their own holes. They find old woodpecker nests or places where branches have fallen off to use as homes. In the canopy or upper layers of the Amazon rainforest, toucans are often found. Species living in the same habitat have distinct calls so they can recognize each other. Unlike many other kinds of birds, toucans don't migrate. Toucans are also not great at flying. Those trees they live in, they often hop between branches or do small glides. Now I want to talk a little bit about how toucans look. Each toucan species features distinct colors and color placement so they can recognize their own kind. Their tail feathers are short and stiff, and toucans are mostly shiny black in coloring. Different species, though, are decorated with other colors including white, orange, red, green, and yellow. The common names for many species of toucans are descriptions of the colors of their beaks. Their diet consists of bird eggs, insects, fruits, small reptiles and rodents, and other small birds. First choice fruits include papayas, mangoes, fresh berries, bananas, apples, grapes, and melons. Almost anything non-citrus. They will also gobble down spiders and insects and sometimes snakes and lizards that they find in trees. If a toucan discovers a nest, it will eat the eggs, even the baby birds of other species. Before it can eat, a toucan has to toss its head back in effort to get the food where it can swallow. So when foraging for fruit, multiple species will gather together in large groups, and all of this is just to help them get the food that they need. And toucans are really important for the rainforest health and diversity with their habitat in Central and South America. And in part of that is because these birds help pass the seeds from the fruits that they eat through their digestive system, which helps replant the plants. Talk about a funny way to help the rainforest. Now that we've learned a little bit about toucans, let's take a closer look at one. This one is in our exhibition. What do you notice about the toucan? How is it different compared to other toucans you've seen before? What colors do you see on it? Pause this video and spend some time observing and discussing the toucan, and I'll see you back here in just a minute. Now that we've had some time to learn a little bit about toucans and look at one from the Amazon rainforest exhibition we have up, I thought it would be nice to read a book about one. Today we're going to be reading Good Morning Toucan. Caw, caw, who is waking up? Good morning, sloth. Caw, caw, who is waking up under that leaf? What do you think is waking up? Good morning, chameleon. Caw, caw, who is waking up in the tree? Let's see who it is. Good morning, monkeys. Good morning, tree frogs. Caw, caw, who is waking up in the river? Good morning, turtles. Good morning, rainforest. Caw, caw, good morning, little toucans. Time for breakfast. The end. What a fun book. We definitely got to see toucans and see where they live and some of the other animals they interact with. So, I want you guys to take a minute and discuss if you noticed any different types of toucans in our story. Pause this video and discuss with your adult. I'll see you back here in just a minute. Now that we have visited one of the museum's exhibitions and read a book about the Amazon rainforest and toucans, how about we get up and stretch our legs, our mind, and try some activities that will get our minds and our imaginations going. The first activity you can try to do at home is move like a toucan. Remember what I mentioned earlier, how they have to move their neck back to get their food down their throat to their stomach? Maybe that's one thing you can try to pretend to move like. Or remember that we know that toucans like to hop or glide between the trees and the canopy where they live. You could also try that. Another activity is to create your own toucan. Using supplies and craft materials you have at home and different colors, create your own toucan. We've explored a bunch of different toucans today, and it might be fun for you to make up your own colorful toucan at home. Thank you for participating in Digital Bruce Beginnings. For more digital content from the Bruce Museum, please visit www.brucemuseum.org. And if you create anything you would like to share with us on social media, with the permission of your adult and their help, using the hashtag Bruce Museum, please share your content on social media. We would love to see it. Thank you so much for joining us this afternoon. Bye, friends.